Redfin said it's a buyer's market here in Northern Virginia. Hi, I'm Carey, and I am here to tell you that is so false. Hear me out. I know people love national news, but real estate is not national. If you got an email this week that from Redfin or Zillow or anywhere else, but I got it from Redfin that says it is a buyer's market, and you believe that to be true here in Northern Virginia, you need to get a better agent. Here's what's happening in Northern Virginia, and I'm going to tell you, you're not going to like what I have to say, but it changes every single week. Some weeks it is so competitive, and we're seeing 14 to 16 offers on every house, no contingencies, over list, giving away your firstborn. I'm just kidding. But free rent back, that's another thing. There's all these offers that are being written super competitively, and houses are gone within 1 to 5 days on the market. If a house is priced right, presented well, in a great location, it is gone in 4 to 5 days. Now, we actually saw even more recently, a lot of times, I think because that's what's happening and buyers are getting tired of going up against 16 other offers, they are working with their agents to write a competitive offer really, really quickly. Day one on the market. Yes, day one. They're in, they see it, they write. What does that mean? They're not getting a home inspection. Is there a risk there? Absolutely. Can you find red flags as you're walking through a home? 100%. And the reality is, you either are going to get a home that you're going to have to maintain, you're going to have to upkeep. It comes with maintenance. That's what a home is. Or you're going to try to get an inspection, drag your feet, and never get your offer accepted. And so I'm telling all of you this not to scare you, but for two reasons. It's so important, number one, to just know what's going on. You don't want to go into a market with no idea. You don't want to write an offer on a house with all your contingencies at list price, or heaven forbid you try to go lowball or try to negotiate on the price on the first weekend when you are up against 14 other offers. It just doesn't make sense. It's a waste of your time, the seller's time, the agent's time, everybody's. You've got to know what's going on in the market, in that micro market that you're looking in advance so that you write a smart offer. I can tell you, it is so disappointing if you go into a house thinking you're going to get it, and then you learn, wait, we have to waive our contingencies, go over list, give them free rent back, and then you're like blindsided. That is the market in Northern Virginia, and it's super important that you understand that. I did have a second point to which I can't remember. Oh, I lied. I did. Here's what we do at the Carey Collective. We have this incredible weekly email just for our buyers, for our signed contract buyers. And what that means is in Northern Virginia, you have to sign a buyer agent agreement with an agent to say that you are going to work with them. Once you have committed to us and us to you, we are going to add you into a weekly email series. And what we do every single week is called our buyer briefing. You like that? I thought it was catchy. We are doing a buyer briefing, and it is going to tell you what we are noticing in the market the previous weekend. Yes, it goes out every week. Yes, it's only for the Carey Collective buyers. And yes, we are so in the market. We are with buyers, we're with sellers, and we are telling you both sides of the equation. The reason we do this is to give you a leg up. So when it's your turn, when you're ready to buy, when you're ready to write that offer, you're like, okay, Cassie, we have already been listening to your buyer briefing videos. We know what's going on in the market. We know what we have to do to be competitive. And this house is the one. We are going to do it. We're going to write our best offer, and we want to win. So Redfin, please update your emails, or at least give a little asterisk. Hey, not true in all markets. Make sure you have a really awesome agent like Carey at the Carey Collective to help you when you're buying, because it is not a buyer's market here in Northern Virginia. If you want a buyer's market, it tends to be better for buyers in the heat of the summer and during the holidays at the end of the year. That's it. That right now, at this time in 2026, that is when buyers have the better opportunity. So if you're looking for an opportunity, I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying they're a little bit harder. And if you want a turnkey home that's move-in ready, that you don't have to do a lot of work in, frankly, those are the times that you want to try to look if you're trying to get a deal or if you want to work in your contingencies, because we're just not seeing them right now. So I hope this was super helpful. If you want to have a conversation and get into that buyer briefing email and you're like, Cassie, we want to work with you, send me a text, 513-284-5396. Send me an email, cassie@thecareycollective.com. You can comment below. You can find me on Instagram @CassieCarey. We are literally everywhere. We are trying to help buyers and sellers make the best of their real estate transaction. We want to make it easy for you, but we also want to optimize whatever side of the transaction you are on. And it starts with education. It starts with knowing the market, and we are in it every single week, and we're here to help.